Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Polkzoo channel. Hey, this is a guitar which I've never had one of these. This is rare. This is a 650 Samick made around 97, 98, made in Korea. And you don't see them often with the Florentine cut. And this one has more body depth than any 650 I've ever seen. It's more like an L5 or something. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It sounds really great. And really has a voice unplugged, which is a real acid test of a great guitar. It's I'm using a $200 system here, so it's probably going to be a little tough for you to hear this. But here it is unplugged. Like I said, I'm using a $200 Zoom Q3. Here's with a little bit of power in a cheap $150 solid state amp. $150, let me slow down, $150 old PV amp. Listen to that tone. See, a great... Most Archtops are very weak in the mid-range, in the mid-bass, and that's where they like Pat Metheny says, they sound kind of tubby. This guitar has a beautiful mid-range. Really has a beautiful tone. And what's really cool about this guitar, it comes with a $200, actually they're more than that, a $200 Gibson L5 case, so it's a nice situation. But yeah, this guitar plays great, has a great neck, great setup, great neck angle. And like I said, the body depth on this is more than any 650 I've ever had, and the Florentine cut is just beautiful. And you see the age of the wood. It's got that kind of golden look from, being, so 97, 98. Of course, it has some pitting on the gold. That's to be expected. But this is a lot of guitar for the money. It's got a high-end sound. Joe Pass would love this. I haven't played much today, so and by the way, there's a cycle that I did. These are new strings, so they're stretching out, so I should make this demo short because I don't want to fight these strings too much. So this is just kind of an initial demo because I'm sending out a mailer to 3,000 people about this guitar. But yeah, I've never had. See, when you play something like that, you can hear the mid-range kind of bloom, and that's where most Archtops are very, very weak. And that's why a guitar like this, or like I just got a really great J6 in, they blow away a Joe Pass, they blow away an Epiphone Broadway, they blow away a Godin or Godin, however the hell you say it. They blow away an Eastman. That's why I work really hard to find guitars like this. But it's got that mid-range bloom, which you don't really get too much. But yeah, it really has a sound, man. This is like I said, I just put new strings on last night because they had flat wounds, which are dead. I don't know why people use them. But yeah, and what I do with a guitar like this, I put the back pickup down super low so that the front pickup has more output. But yeah, this is just a gorgeous guitar. I'm really tempted to keep this one because I just love how it looks. I love how it plays. The headstock is really, really cool looking as well. And but it just plays amazing, and it just looks. I love that age, the way that old aged maple looks like that, and it looks really, really nice too. it really, and I barely have my amp up right now because I'm trying to be a good neighbor. I mean, I have it as low as humanly possible. Here, I'll just come up. I'll come up a little bit, but like I said, I'm just trying to be a good neighbor. Just moved into. Listen to that. That's real tone, man. This guitar is $749 with the Gibson L5 case. If you don't want the L5 case, we could work something out. This is a lot of guitar for the money. The cheapest guitar, folks, is not always the best guitar, by the way. But yeah, this guitar sounds amazing. Anyway, I'm just going to stop right there because I said I have new strings and they're stretching out. But you can hear that tone, just beautiful. It's all in the mid-range, folks. And that's where most Archtops really are weak. Not this one. So I do that again. I barely played today. This is such a nice guitar. So now hopefully you can see that and hear it. $749 with the Gibson L5 case. If you don't want the case, I really would suggest the case because this is such a nice guitar. You want to keep it protected and keep it happy, you know. But yeah, this just sounds absolutely amazing. And like I said, the body depth is a little bit more than I've seen, and it fits in the L5 case pretty snug too. So it's really close to 17 inches wide. This is a rare one. I actually have a friend that used to work for Samick, and he said that he has seen very few like this, and that he was extremely impressed with this guitar. And he's been in the music business for over 30 years, and so yeah, this has more body depth than most of them. And like I said, the width is just a little bit shy of 17, but at the body depth is more like an L5. This is just I can barely put this thing down. It's like the notes have bloom, you know, like you have definition, but you have air too. I love this guitar. So this is available. Beautiful guitar. $749 with the Gibson L5 case. Those cases I think are around $250, $300, and the case is in good shape too. But yeah, and this guitar looks beautiful. It's like, you know, the wood is a strong 9, maybe even a 9+. There's obviously some corrosion on the gold because it's a 97, 98. But yeah, this guitar has a high-end sound. I mean, you could go pay $4 or $5 grand and still not get this much tone. So that's one of the things I specialize in. That bloom is just incredible. Resonance, very resonant, sustained. right, folks, take care. I really should keep this one because and it's got a great setup on it. It's got a great neck angle. The pickups sound great. I really love this guitar, and you will too. Like I said, don't shop with your wallet, but you know, I've got lots of people that buy guitars from me because they know that I really know what I'm doing. You can read my review at vintageguitar.com, vintageguitar.com. Put in Steve Zook, the review of my CD by Mr. Steven Stone. He even mentions he's bought a few guitars from me, so I know what I'm doing, folks. If I say a guitar is a great guitar, it really is, and this is one of the nicest ones I've had. It's a lot of value. It's a lot of old world value, a lot of guitar for the money. Just blows away anything else out there, even expensive guitars. All right, folks, take care. Bye-bye.